And we're live.
Oh, snap.
Oh my. Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Gebrindalethor campaign, bi-weekly Tuesday night stream where a bunch of us people get in Discord and play some 5th edition. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are currently down a Dan, so we are going to stall for a little bit. Totally naturally. And so,
Not
do you guys
awkward at
remember
all.
what happened last time? Who
Uh,
remembers
real
last
quick.
session?
Uh-oh, there's
Oh, it's
Dan.
Dan.
We are
I'll still
live.
need just a few more minutes, I think. So it's I'm still stuck, but I think we're
We're
getting
still
close.
naturally stalling, so it's okay.
No, that's fine. I can catch up here in just a bit. I'm close.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, there was Dan, everyone.
There was Dan.
So what happened last time? We helped out those fucking goblins.
Yeah, that's not the problem.
Yep. You went through the goblin lair.
We were definitely under contract to help the farmer, but we just helped the goblins instead.
Well,
yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
it was pretty great. It only resulted in the painful and hideous death of the farmer.
Yeah, he died very not painlessly.
Well, he shouldn't have been a butthole.
That
Accurate.
is the lesson of the story.
Right?
Yep. A lesson to be learned here. Don't be a butthole.
Yep, you guys got a slightly seemingly innocent little totem from the goblins to offer to the farmer dude as a token of peace.
Yeah.
Which they may or may not have expected him to smash at his feet. Which may or may not have released a phantom that consumed his soul very painfully.
You know what? Those goblins played us like a fucking fiddle, man.
I was so glad you guys didn't divine sense it.
I don't think that would have stopped us.
The thought
it probably wouldn't have.
My mind. Yeah. Yeah, hadn't even crossed my mind.
When I was planning that, I was like, it's either going to be insanely suspicious and you guys are going to way over scrutinize it, or you're not going to think about it at all. It just goes straight there.
I don't believe in scrutinizing actions as a player.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's good sometimes.
Go to gut.
That's how we have so many friends right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a Jameson and a kobold dude, Darvin.
Yeah, there we go.
Darvin is our friend. Darvin is pretty funny. I want more Darvin.
Darvin the pet kobold.
Not pet. He's a sentient being. He's our friend.
Oh, right. Yes.
Right.
Darvin the friend kobold.
Yep.
Darvin, keeper of bridges.
Mm-hmm.
I almost called him Jeff because of that. Jeff Bridges. But
get out. Are your legs tired from that long walk to make that work?
Yeah.
So I don't remember what other jobs we had in the town. Was it just following up on that kid?
Yeah, I think that's the old man.
Yeah. The only other job poster that you had not finished was the returning or finding of the kid that the mother's been plastering posters for everywhere.
And I don't think we were going to do that, right?
No, she's a little obsessive, and we like the kid.
Yeah, he doesn't need that in his life. He's got to learn how to walk on his own 2 feet.
Yeah.
Yes. Or turn into a bird and then run away like a coward.
That is also a fantastic option.
Which he's good at.
Yeah. Very much so.
Until he gets caught and his head his neck gets broken.
And so you guys roll like freaking 4 nat 20s in a row, tracking him down, spotting him. catching him as a bird, and yeah,
it was great.
And then, so the only thing you had, there were 2 main things you guys had left to do in town, plot-wise. One was following up on the main quest, if you will, which is you were going to follow the kid as he met up with the totally legit guards at the inn.
Right.
And then after that, you were going to see what information was got out of the caster this entire time that he's been in the
caster.
Yeah.
But that's in that other town.
No, that's in this town.
Is it in this town?
Here.
Yep.
Oh.
He's been.
They brought him here, and they've been kicking him in the nuts for like a week.
Yeah, like a week and a half.
Man. Yeah.
Seems like a couple of soggy plums now.
Yeah. I'm cool with following up on these fake ass guards.
All right.
I think that would be my next choice. Because, reasons.
Yes, reasons and things.
Do reasons come with a battle cry?
That's a strong possibility.
So you guys knew that it was just enough time, conveniently, for you to finish all your side quests and things. So tonight was the night that the hoedown was gonna be meeting up with them guards.
Very exciting.
Tonight was the night that what the hell is his name?
Franklin.
Starts with a J. Jameson. Jameson.
Yes.
That was the kid's name. Kid Jameson.
Thanks to me for that sub.
Oh my. Did you resub?
I resubbed. That's 12 months in a row.
Wow. That means we've been doing this for at least a year.
A little bit over a year. Actually, like 13 months by now.
Wow. That feels like a lot longer than we've been doing it. That's kind of crazy. But all right.
So that just means we've been an affiliate for a year.
Yeah.
We're getting closer every week, though.
What?
Huh? To being whatever the next thing is. Partner.
No, we are a very long ways away from that.
Okay.
On a scale to like 1 to 10, we're like super fucked.
Very accurate scale.
That's usually where we are on that scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah. So, do we want to stall for some more time, or do we want to do some playing? Because if we want to stall for some more time, I can just talk about other projects that I've got going on, and that.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
I would kind of prefer Dan to definitely be here for the next part because it's gonna be in his forte. So.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So let's start off with tomorrow night. As some of you know, I play with a DM group called Notorious DMG. Tomorrow night we're going to be playing the starter adventure, the level 0 adventure for the Dark Trails game that was just funded on Kickstarter. This will be the first time anyone gets to hear or see this game streamed live. It's super great. BizLab, who's in Notorious DMG, he's actually doing a lot of the editing work for Dark Trails. And for the game tomorrow night, I can never remember. It's David Beatty, I don't remember. Anyway, the guy who's writing the fucking game, he's going to be setting in with us as a player. So that's super fucking cool.
That was pretty cool.
Then let's see what else. We got Friday night. We'll come back for Alex's game here as we continue on the Tomb of Annihilation. once Alex finishes that game, this game here on Tuesday nights is actually going to be moving into Alex's slot on Friday nights.
Yes.
So you'll get the four of us here along with Dan, and then also Theron and Jake will be joining this game as well. So we'll have our full house, and we'll be starting a new campaign. It'll be a lot of fun.
And we will be live, correct? We will not be streaming.
Yes.
What do you mean?
From home.
Right. We will be streaming it from Dan's basement on camera.
Just
So
like
first.
normal Fridays.
Yep. Just like
with
our normal
different
Friday
people.
streams. Yep.
But
with some
slightly
additional
different people because it's always the same people.
Yeah.
Just changing up the crew for Fridays, basically.
We're adding people.
Yeah.
We'll say that. What else do we got? Saturday, this coming Saturday on Notorious DMG, we're going to be wrapping up our run of Delta Green, which is a stupid fun game. So far in that game, we have burnt down a library and a museum and a chemical laboratory, and we have pulled a gun in the lobby of a hospital, and we've bribed police, and yeah,
There's just all sorts of outstanding citizenship.
Right. It's supposed to be a super covert operation kind of game, and we definitely have not been operating in that fashion.
Like Metal Gear Solid-esque.
Yeah, kind of.
Or...
Right. We the thing with Delta Green is you're this super ultra secret government task force that gets called into places when occult shit starts happening. So your job is to find out what's happening, stop it, destroy all the evidence, come up with the cover story to explain any weird goings on that made it out to the public, and leave no witnesses.
That sounds pretty
cool. It's a really cool game. Definitely does not play well into my line of thinking a lot of times. So it's definitely been ran in a new and exciting way, which is pretty cool. Lots of arson.
Yeah.
That's a good way to cover things up.
Does like
Burn
his
them
arson.
down.
Yeah. What else happened on this previous Saturday? Jake and I, and Tyler you were supposed to be there, but sadly you were sick and couldn't make it. But we went to a convention where Dan Fox, the creator of the Zweihander game that we've been playing on my Friday nights on the stream, he invited us up to this convention so he could run some Zweihander for us. So we played a Zweihander one-shot. It was actually an old Warhammer adventure called Night of Blood, and it was stupid fucking good. And while we were there, Dan also gave me a copy of the new Zweihander book, Main Gauche. I know I'm not pronouncing that the same way he does, but that's okay.
That doesn't mean you're wrong.
Right. So he gave us a copy of that to check out and play with, which is super fucking cool. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff with the Zweihander people, which is very exciting.
Heck yeah.
So, also, this isn't announced yet publicly, except for it's about to be. At some point in mid to late August, there's a chance that some of the Zweihander people are going to come down to where we are on a Saturday, and they're going to play with us in person in Dan's basement, and I'm going to run a Zweihander one-shot for them.
Teach us everything.
So it's going to be, I don't know, I think I've asked for 3 of the Zweihander people, and then I'll be running the game, Dan, because it's Dan's house, and then we'll just need to pick 2 more from us here at the Defenders of Cobalt, and so it'll be 3 defenders, 3 Zweihanders, Chuck, and we'll stream that shit. It'll be fucking awesome.
Yeah. That'd be neat.
Yeah. What else, guys? Do we have anything else exciting going on?
Like a BLT for dinner.
That doesn't sound bad.
exciting.
I
My
had
wife made
some drunken noodles. It was pretty good.
that sounds pretty decent. Ashley made tacos, so we had tacos for dinner, and she makes some bomb ass tacos.
And that sounds good too.
Hooray!
Hey, it's a
Oh,
Dan.
man.
It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but it's done.
That's fine. We've been here.
Stalling, I heard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't worry, nobody's watching yet,
Expertly.
so you are here right on time. So, Joe, take it away.
All right. So, back into Gebrindalethor land, world, place, town. You guys were in the process of waiting or whatever for the meeting tonight, where Jameson would report back to the totally legitimate guards.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
So that was happening at night time. They didn't say exactly when, they just said that they would be meeting with him while it's dark.
At the tavern, right?
At the tavern, the slightly more reputable one, the Capital Inn. This one.
Okay.
This red place on the corner is tavern.
I think that 1, I should open up Roll20, and that 2
is useful.
Do you think? What do you guys think about setting up some kind of like ambush
Inside or outside?
inside? Use the kid as bait.
Hide in like a dark corner.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that, especially if hiding's involved.
yeah. I think that's a good idea. So the rest of us kind of hide back where we're still within actionable range, but then maybe send you up, Dan, to do the hardcore listening and find out exactly what the fuck's going on.
That sounds alright to me. I can do a little disguising of myself just in case.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Yep.
Fantastic. All right. So you guys are going to head there. What time about, do you think?
You said at night, right?
Ambush o'clock.
Yeah.
Ambush o'clock.
He knows it'll be after sundown that they'll be wanting to meet with him.
Well, it's a tavern, so it's open all hours of the night, right?
Yeah. Yep. Jameson says he expects it to be before midnight. Like, he doesn't expect it to be like super early in the morning. He just thinks it'll be like sometime between sundown and midnight.
Tyler, did you say come in early?
Yeah, we could come in early to set up, stake out a place.
Yep. Just make ourselves background noise, basically. Pretend like we're drinking. Try really hard not to actually drink too much.
Yeah, we want to be customers, so we don't stand out for being not that, but
do some mingling. And this is a considerably larger tavern than the one that you guys have been staying at. It's it's 2 stories, and it's one of those where it's like a large room, and the second floor is kind of like a big opening in the middle, where it's just more of like a railing going around the first floor.
Okay. So it's like a mahjong house or something.
Yeah, and then it has some stairs in the back.
It's like every restaurant in a kung fu film ever.
Oh,
pretty much, yeah.
Kung Fu Restaurant.
Yeah.
So
It's the place from Kill Bill.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go in for dinner, and we'll just hang out.
That
All right.
sounds
Kill
like a thing
Bill.
we would do, both in this game and in real life.
Okay.
All right. So you guys mosey on over. I moved you.
That was some fast moseying.
It was a very
We're
fast mosey.
So quick.
Speed moseying.
They don't call it
And,
speed walking for nothing.
Jameson kind of makes his way over and is sitting by. There's like a door that's kind of an entrance from the side alley. And he says that's where he expects them to be coming in. So that's where he's waiting by. There's a little. There's like most of the tables are kind of clustered in the center, but then there's a few booths and things around the outside. So Jameson's sitting kind of off by himself inside of one of those booths by that door waiting.
Okay. So if he's in a booth by the door, do we want to get ourselves a table kind of in the center so we can watch anyone enter the door, watch as they approach, and then if shit happens, we can charge in, throw some tables, start fires?
Yep.
Yes.
All the things you do at any tavern.
Yeah.
Pretty spot on.
Standard tavern behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why our tavern bill is always so high?
Yes, it is.
I think
Probably.
it's something else actually.
It's larger than normal amounts of ale and larger than normal amounts of damages.
Yeah, indeed.
We gotta
in
work on.
your share of their hospital bills.
Hmm. That sounds spot on.
All right. So you guys try and mingle in and not stand out too much, I guess, in the center, and watch Jameson from afar. You do know that the guards know what you look like at this point.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna disguise myself.
Yeah. Because
Pull
not
my
only
hat
was
down low.
Jameson told by your guys' description on who to be looking for, but so were the trolls that attacked you, and a few other. Your faces are known. Your numbers are known.
We're famous.
Yeah, at least to these people.
We're so great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm hoping I'm not wildly obvious.
We're the
Yeah.
greatest.
How do disguise checks work? Is it a?
I don't know.
I
have.
Are you proficient in disguise kit?
I believe so.
So I think what it is it would be a since you're proficient, you can make a charisma check and you can add your proficiency.
All
I
right,
think. Does that sound?
it's something like that. I haven't looked it up in a while.
Yeah, I have my disguise kit. But it doesn't tell me how I use it.
It's just like a tool, like a lockpick.
And
I think
it works
it's-
off of charisma.
Yeah, it's I think it's charisma. You being proficient with the tools for the kit is kind of what lets you apply your proficiency to it.
Yeah.
And then it's opposed by intelligence checks on the
Oh no. Charisma is not one of my high stats. Oh, but that turned out okay.
There you go.
That's not bad. Yeah, you give yourself up a rather convincing disguise. What are you kind of going for in this disguise? Like,
Just something that kind of blends in with the local look. Town,
All right.
common townsfolk sort of person.
Yeah. All right. You'd try and make yourself look a little bit more human, a little bit less adventure-y, more just like a guy in raggedy
More
clothes.
farmer.
Yeah.
Like I've been hauling in some potatoes all day.
Try and make your dark elfness look more like maybe some tanning from being out farming all the time. And you're able to pull off a disguise that you're rather confident in. All right, so you guys sit there for a while. The kind of like the heat of the night, or when the most people are there, would be until right around sundown. That's when most people start piling in. Dusk. That's when most of the farmers are walking back into town. That's when most of the people are kind of not walking around the streets anymore. So as the sun's going down, it's getting harder to see. So when people come in, get some drinks, and slowly it goes from less people getting food to the people there are just there to drink. Those are the ones that kind of last out the night. And the rest of the people that were just, getting their food are kind of starting to make their way back. It's getting later. But it's kind of as when some of the last people that are eating their food are finishing up, that that side door that Jameson was waiting by cracks open rather slowly, and in walks a guard in attire that you all recognize from your run-ins with them in the previous town as a royal guard, legitimate.
A quote-unquote royal guard.
Yep.
So exciting.
Absolutely. So he walks in and kind of stands upright as he makes his way in, and he has a sword at his hilt. Is that what you call it? Side. I don't know. Yeah.
Have we taken a long rest since last session?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
This is the day after Earl Diggins got dug. Yeah.
Earl Diggins dug no more.
Yeah. R.I.P. Yeah, it's been a long rest since then. So he walks in and trying to not draw a lot of attention to himself, but he's not making any like quick movements or whatever. Kind of scans around and looks down and sees Jameson by the door, and he sits across from him in the booth and positions himself and waves over one of the bartender maids or whatever that are walking around waiting tables and asks for a drink. And sits there. And is anyone close enough to like hear or listen in?
That's what I had in mind, at least.
Yeah.
All right, you're going to do it
like
to me.
I was going to be close, and they were going to be distant. That's what we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so you're sitting in close enough that you can listen, and you just hear what kind of sounds like, kind of BS small talk. And the guard's like, "Oh, how you been? It's been a couple days since we seen the last kid." And like kind of like a really nervous chuckle comes from Jameson. And the guard's just sitting there and waiting for his drink. And you kind of see him lean in a little bit and turns his head away, so it'd be a little bit harder to read his lips, but you're still close enough that you can hear him. And he asks Jameson, "So, are you successful in what we asked you to do?" And Jameson replies, like, yeah, I saw them. They were traveling back from Cavaltown. And he's like, "You weren't seen, were you?" He shakes his head, "No." And the guard doesn't respond. He just kind of stares at him a little bit. And he gets up and taps Jameson on the shoulder, and he's like, "Follow me." And he motions towards the door and kind of points Jameson to go out. And he walks past him and starts walking towards the door. And Jameson looks at Alton, like eyes super wide, as he his guard's already passed him or whatever, so he doesn't see where he's looking. But Jameson locks eyes on you, Alton.
I'll give him just like a single finger, like, wait one. Because once they're out the door, I'll probably try and pursue.
He nods at you.
That way he doesn't obviously see me get up to follow.
Mm-hmm. So the guard makes his way through and walks out the door and holds it open for Jameson and like nods his head out the door, kind of motioning with his head for Jameson to follow him. And Jason slowly gets up and walks out and makes it outside into the alley. The guard peeks his head back in and looks both ways a little bit, kind of quickly, and lets the door shut behind him. And they are out in the alley now.
All right, I'm getting up. I'm moving.
I want to head out too, but I want to give Alton enough time to stealthily move out. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to give him some working room.
Yeah, we kind of want to stagger out a little bit.
Right.
One or two at a time, not really all at the same time.
Right. Maybe head out to the front door and kind of find the alley from the other side, if that's possible.
Yeah, if there's another exit.
This map looks neat.
I like the light.
Yeah. Courtesy to Neutral Party on Patreon. They make some cool stuff.
Oh, snap. You should send them a message. Say, hey, we use your shit on stream.
I might do that.
Should I make a stealthy boy check, or?
Yes, in a minute.
Oh, okay.
That works too.
Damn.
Alright. So this will be the token I'm using for Jameson that you see there at the bottom right. Outside is an Alton as well. So this building that you're inside of here, that is the bar tavern.
I mostly just want to get the door open quietly first, and then figure out where to move from there for what it's worth.
Alright. So this is about where the door is, and this being the guard dude. Should probably move the map a little bit. There we go. Even though that's what the token has, his sword is not drawn. It's at his side. But you see them walking out, kind of slowly into the night. You don't really see many other people walking around at this time of night. The sun's down all the way, and there's some clouds overhead, but there's still enough moonlight shining through that you can see relatively clearly.
Yeah, and
the average person would be able to. That's what's more important.
Yeah, I've got great dark vision.
Yeah, so you're able to see absolutely perfectly, but it would not be hard for normal human folk to see as well.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Maybe not in detail, but it's dim light.
Yeah. Hopefully a cloud will pass by or something.
Yeah. And there's enough up there that you think it's not going to be a constant. But they're just kind of making their way
Downtown.
Yeah. Walking fast.
Piano noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Dan, you killed them fuckers yet?
No, not yet. With the door cracked open, I'll reach in one time and gesture straight out the door. And then, to the guys inside. And then I'll go ahead and proceed behind them.
Okay. You should be able to move your token around too, I think. So you guys follow.
I'm going to keep a good distance behind them. I just kind of want to make sure I'm close enough I can hear, but not so close that I'm all up in their business. I've got pretty good perception.
Yeah. And there's plenty of little stalls and things set up and stuff. And there's carts and things. There's plenty of things that you'd be able to duck behind and be able to watch but not have direct line of sight on you.
That's the plan. Once I move up a little further, I'll probably kind of scoot up, probably kind of behind this guy to start with.
All right. They seem to be making their way kind of that direction to the town. And then I'm gonna make your player tokens visible for the rest of people. Here you guys go. Should be able to say when you step out.
I'll kind of wave at them to stay back a little bit.
Yeah. I want to stay far enough back that I can just see Dan's character.
Okay.
That way, hopefully I'm not close enough to fuck up his stealth.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So what I'll probably do is kind of come over this way. I'll point at the ground over here before I move.
Oh, okay.
Telling you which way to go. Yep. Hold on.
All right. Give me just a moment here.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
So exciting.
Mm-hmm.
That kiddo keeps making appearances on the stream, we're going to have to start paying her.
I know.
Uh-oh. I don't know if we can afford that.
Right? Can't even afford to pay us yet.
All right. Well, she told me to take. She told me to take my affection and shove it. So.
Ooh.
I can picture her saying that.
I mean, that's pretty much what it came out as. So. Asked her if I could give her a kiss goodnight, and she's like, "Don't kiss, no kiss." And she stormed off to her room.
All right.
So
as you move up there, they're making their way this way. You see that?
Okay.
This guy
I'll go ahead and point at this area again, and I'll probably move across here.
Okay.
I moved to the pointed location.
All right. I get a stealth roll from all of you.
Oh god.
Oh crap!
Wait, I'm not wearing armor, so I don't have disadvantage.
Yep.
That's a positive.
Yay!
You guys are gonna make me look bad. All rolling higher than me.
Apparently, when I'm not full of beverage, I'm stealthy.
Wait. I can still mess this up for you. Ooh, I get a +1 to stealth.
But don't you
fine, right?
You're wearing heavy armor, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I get disadvantage on it.
Roll good twice then.
Yes, roll good twice.
I mean,
Oh,
I already rolled a
oh.
12, so...
Got a 10. Ignore where it says initiative. It's just the same.
Same
Yeah.
modifier.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
If I hear them being loud, I'll probably have them back it off a little bit because all of them are under my passive perception except for Torge.
Yeah. So, yeah, you don't notice Torge coming out, but you hear Orem just walking out of the bar.
Very
And,
loud walking.
Via also walking, but with armor.
I make a lot of noise.
Yeah. But Viet walks to his position, which is out of sight. It's audible. And when he walks out, the guard kind of slows his pace a little bit and looks around over his shoulder and scans, but none of you are within line of sight of, so he doesn't see anyone. But
Yay!
puts his hand down by his sword and keeps walking.
I'll wait to see where he goes next. Oh, damn. He's going down the alley.
Yeah.
That jerk.
That darker alley. I'll kind of move up to this corner real quick
Okay.
so that I can kind of keep an eye on him as he moves further into this dark alley.
So Jameson makes it to about here, and he kind of slows his pace.
Is the guard turned around at the moment?
The guard has his back right now, but he's starting to...
Because I'll probably get up real close here.
Alright. Yeah, you're able to do that. Right as he enters into the alleyway, he has his back turned. So you make your way to that corner. How often do you have to roll stealth checks?
I'm not sure. I could roll it again if you want.
It's up to you, really. I mean, you can roll one stealth check and you can just have us use it for the entire night or for the entire scene, or you can have us roll it for each and every
movement,
little stealthy thing we do. It kind of just whatever fits the scene.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you keep your thing or whatever. So he makes it to there and turns around and sees that Jameson's not really following him. And
I do have a question about like this space here. Is this like raised? Like if I come up here to where these stairs are, is this going down or up?
Yes, that's raised. So those are stairs going up onto like a little, like that's kind of like a 2-story building there. So it's a little raised like pathway.
Okay. I wanted to see about maybe getting up on top of at least it, possibly the roof.
Okay. Yeah, you'd probably be able to climb up on top of the roof if you made it up on there. There's a few pillars and things that are for supports that are standing up there. There's a door on that level that comes into like the second level of that building or house.
Okay. I figure I'll kind of just come up and down, so I'm kind of up above him.
Okay. You want him to perch up right above him. Alright. So he's in this alleyway and sees Jameson stops. He's like, "Come on, boy." And walks further back and stands there. And Jameson looks behind him, kind of over his shoulder and such, and looks around. He's kind of looking for you guys, but he doesn't see anyone. He looks
intended.
up and let's see if he spots you, Alton. With you climbing up on the roof, though, I would say that is time for you to make another stealth check.
Okay, that's fine. Only marginally better.
It's still not bad though.
Man, these guys are deaf as posts.
Maybe not.
And Jameson totally does not see you up there. So
the real question is whether Mr. Royal Guard does or doesn't.
And alright, so they get there. The guard stops walking and turns around and is facing Jameson. He's like, I'll ask you again. You weren't spotted, right? And Jameson's shaking his head. And the guard kind of stands there and sighs. He's like, for some reason I don't believe you, kid. You're supposed to go without being noticed. And Jameson's like, oh no, I promise I wasn't. That no one has any idea. I went and I saw them. I saw their numbers. There's 4 of them. They were traveling with a carriage and an old woman. And I don't know why they were coming to town, but they didn't seem to be really gearing up or anything. They were just on their way with the carriage. He's like, and they were sure they didn't see you. He's like, no, of course not. And you see the guard reach for his sword and puts his hand on it, because he's had his other hand on it, kind of to hold it steady, but now his other hand's going to almost draw it.
I'm going to give it a second and see if he actually draws it or not.
All right.
It could be a test of some sort here, so.
He stands there for a bit, and then he leans towards the wall in the house that you're on, and he kicks a wooden. The wall on that side of the house is wood mainly, so he kicks the kind of the bottom part of the wood twice, just doof, doof. At about that speed.
Makes me nervous. It's not like he's just kicking the wall, right? Not like a beam or something like that.
Yeah, it's just the wall. He's kicking. Kicks it twice, and you hear a lot of rustling from within the house. It sounds like armor and such.
Uh-oh.
Do the rest of us hear anything, or are we too far out?
Make perception checks.
I don't know if any of them know where I'm at either or not.
Perception.
I got a 7.
I might go ahead and move on to the downside slope of this roof.
So you're directly above him.
Yeah, mostly so that if somebody comes over here and peers over the roof, I won't just be plainly sitting on top of it.
Oh, right, yep. And there's not a platform on the other side or anything. It's just a drop off to another alley over there.
And if it's at all possible, I'll try and wave the people back, but I don't know if they know where I'm at to see that.
I'm gonna say no one rolled high enough to notice you.
Okay, that's fine.
But Tyler Orem did notice. He rolled high enough to hear. It sounds like several men in armor clanking around inside of that house that Alton's perched on.
I have no way of notifying anyone that I notice without myself being noticed. So
this is true.
I'm gonna just like very quietly prepare an attack, a spell.
All right.
Just
prepare a spell like you
for
readied an action, or
yeah, just ready an action. Like keep my eyes out for any doors and just ready like a firebolt.
Okay. Ready an action if you see an enemy come out of the door.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna let you know that trigger happens pretty quick as you see a door open on that house about here, just behind.
Where was the ping? I'm sorry, missed it.
No, it's not popping up on.
Oh, okay.
I know you guys can see it. I guess if you
just
ping
behind
on
where
the
the kid
GM
is.
layer, you can't see it. Yeah, just behind the square behind the kid. There's a door there in that house. Behind that porch, raised bit, and it opens inward, and you're able to hear the rustling of the armor a little bit better.
As soon as I see a face.
Just remember our boys over there.
I know. That's why this is an acid
saying
splat.
As soon as you see a face? So
yeah.
You see one face of this dude walking out. It looks to be a slightly more higher guard. Or at least his guard outfit looks a little bit more decorated.
We don't know if these are real guards or fake guards, do we?
Sure don't.
This is probably not the smartest idea, but I don't trust him.
Well, unfortunately, nobody's there to dissuade you, so...
Yep. I don't trust him, and this is creeping me out, so I'm ready in a fireball.
Alright.
I see him readying a fireball across the way, and all I'm doing is just like smiling and giving him 2 thumbs up, like, yeah.
Yeah, you see him like holding his hands behind him, and this little pool of fire growing between his palms.
If I happen to see that, I will just cry on the inside.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you hear a door creak. Everyone hears the door open. And everyone also notices as a shot of flame shoots out and hits this man square in the face as he's walking up this building.
I got a 21, of course it hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like a piece of hot cold
roll for damage for that.
Face.
Oh, is this just like firebolt, like your cantrip?
Yeah, this is the cantrip fireball.
Alright. Still a nice amount of damage on it.
Nice.
Level 5, 2d10s.
So you see this guard walk out, and he kind of has his shoulders broadened, and he's kind of trying to put on that menacing look. And he's just instantly like, "Oh God!" Puts his hands over his face, and this firebolt hits him and burns.
I'll probably, if I can,
a scream. It seems
drop a cheap shot in here. I'll shoot some arrows at the guy in front of me.
All right, I'll let you pop that off, and then it'll be initiative.
All right. Let's see here. I'll do the short bow. I need to get my attacks programmed in here. I keep forgetting to do it.
All right.
Now, do I have the advantages?
You do, yeah. You're hidden, so
No, I'll take the first one.
yeah. 25 definitely hits the roll out that damage, and with sneak attack.
Yes.
Ooh, that's sweet sneak attack.
Oh, I could have done better.
It's a considerable amount as you fire an arrow straight down and like into this guy's shoulder from above, and he lets out a cry. He's like, "Oh, what the hell!" And
I'll probably go ahead and at this point, it's probably an awful idea, but I'll jump on him. Or do I need to wait for it?
It's a brilliant
it could-
idea.
It could be your movement to start that jump, but you won't hit until combat starts. Everyone do initiative.
Okay, well, we'll wait first in case he just decides to move.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled really, really great, guys.
Heck
Ooh,
yeah.
I see that.
All right.
Oh, damn it.
Jesus.
It'd be a 27, not a 37.
All right.
Dan's like, fuck, you're 21.
We'll just do this. If it helps to have the box for you.
Yeah.
It's just I fat fingered it.
All right. You guys are actually in the same order that you were last time. It's funny.
Are we?
Yeah.
Very exciting. We're trying to make stuff easy for you.
Yeah. I appreciate it. All right. So it's definitely Dan going first.
Dumb idea.
Death from above!
Let's go. I'm gonna shoot him one more time.
All right.
Or not.
Jameson is an ally, and he's within 5 feet.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank God.
Oh, that was a savior.
And Jameson definitely entered the fray as well. Alright, 14 more damage poured into this guy. And this is with another arrow, you said?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, you sink another arrow into his other shoulder, so he's got like two just jutting up next to his head. He's yelling in pain. Very confused. He's like wildly looking around.
And maybe this time I'll give help to our good boy here.
To Jameson? Alright.
To Jameson.
Help
Are
him
you
run.
staying up there, or were you going to hop down?
For now, I'll stay up here.
Okay.
I was like, I just realized that if I go down there, I'll actually have to change weapons and other things. So, all in all, it wouldn't be very efficient.
No. I was going to let you do it, though.
Yeah.
Alright, from there it moves to Eddie.
All
Torge.
right.
You see a man with a very burnt face and a man with 2 arrows sticking out of his shoulders.
So the
And,
guy who got hit with the fireball, is he standing like right in front of a doorway? I'm assuming.
in front of a doorway.
Like he
And
just came out.
Yeah. He's almost like partially still stepping through it, but he's in that
Excellent.
square.
Excellent. So
you
I'm just going to
also
come running. Oh, go ahead.
You heard people behind him now as well too.
Okay.
So it sounds
So I
like
know
there was
there's more
than
people
just him.
coming out behind him.
Yeah,
Okay.
within that building, you presume.
Okay. So I'm just going to come running around this corner, just kind of getting real riled up. Just and as he's still standing there, kind of in the way, holding his face. Let me ask you this question: since he got hit square in the face with it, do I have any kind of advantage? Is he disoriented? Anything like that?
No. He's frustrated, but Tyler's cantrip doesn't grant that sort of effect or anything.
It just makes him on.
Just pisses him off.
Yeah. He's just
it's his very own special kind of advantage.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to my BFF, Sergeant Baker or Adam, out there giving us them twits.
Whoa.
Bits.
Yeah.
Bits. Fucking shit.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore, but
there's only one twit here, Chuck.
Besties in it. Anyway, thanks for them bits, home slice.
Thank you. All right. So I come running around this. I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs, axe out in both hands. I'm just going to swing it just as hard as I can right into his chest. See if I can't, if nothing else, if I can't take a piece of him off, maybe I can at least knock him backwards through the door again.
Okay. Roll that attack.
That hit?
A hit? Yep.
Excellent. Okay, so let's check some damage here. Ooh, not great. Okay. That's just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
All right. So after I hit him, I'm guessing it just kind of clings into his arm and doesn't do too much.
Yeah. You notice this
I'll
man
go ahead
is definitely not weak in apparel.
He's not a push. He's me-sized. Well, maybe not quite me-sized, but he's tougher than the usual guys that I split in half.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
That was dirty. Anyway, so I'll take a second swing at him.
All right.
I'm guessing that hits as well. Okay. Yep. Let's see. Hopefully the damage on that's a little better. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's much better. Much better damage on that one.
It's considerable. All right. And then with that chunk of damage, you put him over bloodied.
Excellent. Okay. So now that I've whacked on him a couple of times, I have a feeling it's going to be a good time for me to go ahead and use my bonus action to just go into a rage.
All right.
No standing on ceremony this time around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now I'm just screaming into his face, sending little ribbons of spit all over him while he's got a burnt nose and hopefully at least a bruised collarbone.
Yes. All right. After that, it moves to dude inside the house number 1's turn, who is a dude inside of a house. But dude inside of a house has a particularly useful weapon in a situation where someone's in front of him, which is TNT? A spear.
Jaws of Life.
Yeah, Jaws of Life.
Oh,
Jaws of Life threw his friend in the way and was able to step out. No. Torge, you get a spear poked out of the doorway.
Oh, God.
It jabs at you.
Oh, no. I don't want to be a kebab.
And it is a hit as well. And you take 7 piercing damage as the spear quickly jets out of the door and then retreats back in.
Okay, now I am in my rage, so I have advantage on resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So have that, 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 3, right?
3?
Yeah, you have an round down.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3. Poke. That's just making me even more ragey, enraged.
Yeah.
Angry? Furious? Something? Some mix of bad emotions in which I become terribly violent.
So just normal then.
Yeah. 50-50. I'm not smiling right now, that's for damn sure.
After spear is another spear that jets out of that room. But this one misses, and it pokes by your head.
It
Dealing
probably
you nothing.
probably sliced off just a little thread of my hair and pissed me off even more.
Yeah. After that, it is Jameson's turn.
And
To
he
which
has
Jameson
advantage.
does have advantage, which he uses to
Run.
run, climbs up on this wall a little here between you two, transforms into a bird, and starts flying. And just
I
absolutely
expected-
bails.
Yeah, I expected nothing less.
I'm like a bird.
So, Jameson's outie.
Not surprised, but a little disappointed.
To which it now is the guard with the sword's turn. He yells, "Damn it!" and runs forward and kicks his friend out of the way here and moves through him and does 2 slashes at you. Because you're the only person they've seen so far.
Fuck, I need some backup.
And they both hit, and one's a nat 20. So
Fuck!
It was nice knowing you.
Now at least I have some, resistance
yeah,
to
There you go.
slashing and piercing and... Swear to God, I'm gonna piss in his skull when this is over.
so you take 12 damage from the first hit, and then 27 on the second.
Ooh, and that's after having it?
No, that's before having it.
Before having it, okay.
So
You have your own damage.
Oh, so,
Don't
what
put
was it,
that on
12
me.
on the first one?
Yeah.
12 on the first one, and that's going to be 13 on the second one. So 6, 13, so 19 total. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. Ouchie.
And yes, this map
Yeah,
is 2 scale.
no, Chuck, I know that I'm fucked for backup at the moment from you anyway. Thank you for displaying that for me.
Yeah, you got it.
A gentle reminder of how long I am to be fucked.
Oh, you could dash
50
and
feet worth.
give up one of your
I
turns.
can double move and then bust out a Misty Step. I can get right up there next to you.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Can't do anything after that, but I can get there next to you.
yeah.
Cut-
Moral support.
Come to me, my little meat shield.
Now it's dude that...
I feel like if I wasn't in a rage, this would be a perfect time for me to turn around and just go, "Caw-caw!" Come on, guys.
Now it's dude that got his face burnt.
Oh, goody. I'm getting double teamed.
Quad teamed, technically, because 4 people attacked you.
Oh, yeah. There's 2 guys with long poles and a couple of other guys out here. It's a fun party I've gotten myself into.
Just like prom.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not just like prom. I mean, it's a little bit shallower crowd, but...
Hey there, Inked in Ignorance. Thanks for that follow. That's fantastic.
Oh, snap.
So this guy has a short sword on him, but it's glowing a little bit in that night light.
God damn it.
And, glinting a little bit more than you'd think it should. And
I don't think anything should glint at all, Joe.
yeah.
I think all of it should stop glinting and glowing and whatever.
Well, don't worry. If my turn comes around before you're dead, I'll help you out here.
Fantastic.
He does 2 slashes at you. The first dealing 7 and the second dealing 9. And but you notice you're not really able to shrug it off the way you've been able to have the rest of this damage. Because it's a little bit cold.
God damn it. He put it in the freezer first, didn't he?
The jerk.
That's why it's
weakness.
shimmering.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's got a
I
little
agree that is
condensation on it.
unacceptable.
Yeah.
So what am I dealing with here?
It's just 7 and 9 damage, but flat. Like, you can't have it.
Ooh. Ooh, that's... Okay. I need to take another 9 on that. Guys, I am firmly both feet planted and bloodied.
Yay!
I am,
moves to.
I said I was going to help you, but maybe I don't mean it. You say it's my turn?
It is your turn.
Oh
No, Orem.
Orem, Tyler.
Oh.
Just go ahead and fireball them all.
Oh, I can fireball them all. I don't have fireball. I don't have it yet.
Which is good for Eddie.
I'm just saying. That,
very lucky for Eddie.
I was just saying to go ahead and do it anyways, but
I
whether you have it or not.
do it anyway.
Rain down fire!
That's the true power of fireball, is you don't have to know it.
Yeah, you just do it if you feel like it. And one of your allies will be hit. That's what enables it.
Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna help Eddie out a little bit because he's firmly 2 feet and bloodied. I'm gonna give him some healing. I'm gonna say a nice healing word called "Stand the fuck up." Stand back up and be a man.
Oh,
man.
It's almost as much as getting poked with a spear.
That is the hot fucking take right there.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I cast Quit Your Bitchin'.
You get 12 health back.
Quit your bitching. All right. Well, that's put me just a little bit above not bloodied anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel like a man again.
And then
Got a little bar for that.
I'm gonna move a little bit, kind of. I'm gonna stay. All right. That's all I can do on my turn because I don't have quick casting or whatever it's called.
Okay. And then that moves to Viet.
Oh my gosh.
Faithfully stood where he was told.
It is about time.
Actually, he didn't because I told him to come up here a long time ago before I moved from there.
You know what? I can only pay attention for so long. I am going to select my select move tool and then burn all of my movement and a level 2 spell slot to run, and then Misty Step to get it right up there. That's all I can do, but at least, we can spread out that pain.
Yeah.
We hope.
Like friends.
I mean, if nothing else, I'll pick you up and use you as a blunt weapon.
You know what? That is effective. You gain advantage on that.
Yeah. You are proficient in small dwarven weapons.
I am proficient in small dwarven hand weapons.
There you go. All right, Sammy. That's a lot of bits, Sammy.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Thanks.
Ooh.
I see those.
Thank you.
Oh, even more bits. I see those are like hearts with a horse or unicorn popping up, but I totally thought it was like hearts with a dong coming out of them at first. So,
why'd you guys make me see it that way?
Why do you got to make me see it that way? Joe, you are some kind of wordsmith.
It hurt me that much.
It hurt you that much. It killed that side of your brain.
Yeah.
You're
Alright,
welcome.
it goes to Dan.
All right. Well, now that there's one more person there, my plan that I originally had to help out is not so great. Because I was going to cast darkness and then just cover you all up with it, but that won't be very good anymore. Maybe.
Yeah.
You do you. There's only one way to find out.
Well,
I mean, I can probably get a pretty wide arc swinging a dwarf around.
now we said one of them's bloodied, like the fancy guy, or am I imagining that?
Yeah, the
fancy guy's bloodied. Yeah. Yep.
I guess I'll go ahead
some
and
damage and then torch wailed on him twice.
at the idea of improving efficiency here, I'll go ahead and probably try and shoot him. Helps if I go to the right screen to try and shoot him from.
Were you on the Twitch screen?
I sure was.
I do that so often.
I assume at least one of those is going to hit.
Yep.
Ooh, 22.
And I'll give Torge the help this time, since I clearly wasted it last time.
Hey, but he got a lot of acrobatics out of it, apparently. Getting up a wall, parkour.
No, he pretty nimbly noped out of there.
Yeah, I wish he would have pretty nimbly helped us instead.
Yeah. He was not in the mood.
All right, so how's Fancy Pants doing there, Joe?
Fancy Pants is on the ground with an arrow sticking out of him, not moving.
Ooh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So did he die?
He is, from what you can tell, dead. Yes.
That's the best way for them to be.
Yep. He's on the ground. Lost grip of his sword and laying there, kind of bleeding out. Seems to be breathing still, but it doesn't look like he can move. But you think he's effectively out of combat.
All right.
Dan moves to Eddie.
Okay, fantastic. So not Fancy Pants is still standing.
Yep.
I'm gonna kill him, or I'm gonna try to, because after we're done here, I'm gonna split his skull open and piss in his skull. I believe I shouted that last time. All right, let's see if I can hit him now. Got my rage. Let's see if and I've got advantage as well. Okay, let's see. Check it. Oh, nat 20.
Boom!
Not even going to roll the second one because, well, I mean, might as well. There we go. Well, it's a good thing I rolled that first then. All right. Okay, let's roll some damage. Let's see. So there's my roll for damage. And what are we doing with this for?
So
I mean, I'm just.
You take that 10 and then you
so
add
pissed off.
D12
I'm just
to it.
swinging right at the middle of him. I mean, just swinging left to right into the middle of them. I don't care if I go through them. I don't care if I just smash them into meatloaf.
Yep.
Just swinging as hard as I can.
Roll another D12 and add it to that.
Oh, roll another D12 and add it to it?
Yeah, because it's a critical.
There you go. So 18
from one. All right. That brings him down to bloodied, but he's looking really bad. Between the two arrows and that swipe, he's breathing pretty hard.
Okay, and I'm going to swing again, and this time I'm just swinging from the other direction. I'm just swing that axe right through the center of him as hard as I can.
All right. That hits.
I'm guessing that hits. And a 12.
12. With that, you drop him.
Fantastic. And I just lean down over his body while he's on the ground. Did you say he looks dead?
This
or
one
is
looks,
he still breathing?
You can't see if he's breathing or not. It doesn't look to be that he is.
Okay. Well, I just lean down after knocking him to the just scream at his face, just spit and all kinds of stuff coming out. I'm almost completely unconscious at this point with anger.
All right. After that, one of the spear dudes makes his way from out of the room, being no longer blocked by his standing friends.
By the body of the two people that we have laid to the ground.
Yeah. So he's going to move out to here. And stab at you with his spear. And he misses. And then now the other one comes out because it was his turn immediately after. He's going to stab at you too. And he hits. You take 7 piercing damage. Or sorry, no,
right.
9 piercing damage.
Okay. All right. It's not too bad because this we already downed the guy who had it was the guy with the fancy guy with the short sword that had the glowing sword, right? Okay.
Yeah, fancy guy.
So this is just normal. So this is just normal piercing.
That guy was the other one that was dealing through your stuff. Yep, you dropped him pretty quick.
All right. Okay.
Everyone else.
Anything else? Who wants some of this?
I believe that's the enemy's turns. From there, it moves to Tyler.
Oh, I get a turn?
Yeah.
Hooray!
So there are
there's still more people to make dead.
just the 2 spear guys that are still alive? Is that, am I understanding that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What can I do? I am going to just, I guess I'm just going to throw enough firebolt in there. At, that guy, the guy.
That's a hit. You guys are rolling good for hits.
11 damage.
Alright, set the solid firebolt into this dude.
I've been needing that advantage though.
Some center mass. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone of them have really noticed that you're shooting them from up there.
They got
I hope not.
They've never had enough. Yeah, they've been getting barraged from the front.
It turns
You're
out
welcome.
it was a good idea to come up here and also not jump.
And that is true. Yeah, let me be a big, noisy, angry distraction while you just pluck at them from behind and up.
Yeah. Alright. Takes that. From there it moves to Chuck. Viet.
Oh my gosh. Are any of these, how many of these assholes are still alive?
2 spearmen.
Okay, you should
Yeah, the
drop
spear dudes
little X's over the dead ones.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So I'll just step over the corpse of this dead fucker right there. And I'll just attack the shit out of that spear dude right there in front of me. And you know what? I am going to go ahead. I'll attack first. Right.
You gonna bust out a smite or something?
That's what I was thinking. I can't remember. Can I attack and then smite?
I've never played Paladin, so I don't remember if you're allowed to. I thought you had to declare that it was a smite first.
I think you have to declare first, and then
Okay. No,
if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't hit, you still have your smite ready.
No, if I do a divine smite, not the spell smite.
Oh, okay.
When you hit a creature with the melee weapon attack, you can expend one spell slot to deal extra radiant damage.
Oh,
so
right. Okay.
I want to attack this asshole with this with my axe, and if it hits, which I'm going to guess that does.
You guys are rolling hot tonight.
I know.
Sure are. I'm going to go ahead and dump a. What level of smite should I
So much for killing us off, Joe. Ha!
Oh, that may come yet.
Good try,
So-
early.
I feel fairly confident it will eventually come, yes.
I'm going to dump a level 1 smite into that, dealing 15 damage.
Alright.
Oh shit, I rolled a 1 on my regular weapon. So 9 of it is radiant and 6 of it is slashing.
Okay.
Is that son of a bitch still up?
And that was into this dude, right? Who was hit already?
Yes.
Alright, he's bloodied. Not looking very good, but he's up.
Okay, then I am going to attack him again with my axe. Does
That's
a 12?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Then that is where I will end my turn.
Alright. Reps around back to Dan.
All right. Well, I think I know what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, it's not going to be very exciting for everybody, but I'm going to shoot probably the guy in front since he's most likely to die next.
Yep.
An arrow in the back will surely work all right.
Those hit. And that is enough to drop him dead.
Yeah.
You sink an arrow into the back of his neck. He crumples.
With that, I'll give another help to Torge, since he should be next in the round of combat here.
Yep.
I'm in the bullpen. I'm coming out.
Yep. I'm hoping that you can just knock him down
Alright.
before he gets another turn.
With that,
So-
it does move to Eddie's turn.
Take that advantage.
I'm going to step up to the plate. Crowd it pretty heavily. And come down swinging hard. Ooh,
That
good
hits.
first roll. Let's see what the second one is. Good first roll.
Yeah.
And let's roll the damage. Ooh, not so great on damage.
9. Alright. He takes it, still standing.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and roll again. Does that hit?
14 does not hit, as it glances on his breastplate.
Alright, well, that's all I got for this turn.
All the advantage of the world could not save that.
Yep.
Alright. With that, it moves to Spear Dude, who's dead. And then it moves to other Spear Dude. Other Spear Dude. It's gonna make a jab at you. Dealing 12 damage. He sinks his spear between your shoulders.
Okay, sorry, what happened?
Spear Dude poked at you.
Okay.
And he's going to use one of his abilities that lets him take a 5-foot step back without provoking an opportunity attack.
How much damage did he do?
12.
12? Okay.
Yep.
I am back into the bloodied.
All right.
Not too bad. I'm still standing, but
Yeah.
definitely into bloodied now.
All right. With that, it moves to Tyler.
Hey. So there's just the one spear guy left that we know of?
Yep.
Well, let me try shooting another fireball at him.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Yeah, that hits. That hits as well.
Good damage, too.
14
no.
damage.
He is bloodied.
Maybe we should, before I pass my turn, I should say maybe we shouldn't kill all of them so we can see what's going on.
Try and incapacitate this one and keep him alive.
Yeah.
Up to you guys.
Seems like a good idea to a degree.
Chuck, grapple him!
Which it is
That was Frank.
Chuck's turn.
I move up to him and I swat him in the face as hard as I can with the flat of my axe.
That's a hit.
I'm going to go ahead and dump a smite into this too.
All right.
So I ain't fucking around. Is he unconscious?
Yeah, that's enough to drop him.
Damn straight.
Without knowing any better, I think that we should probably pick everybody up and haul them inside this house so they're out of sight.
Are you saying we should actually clean up our mess for once?
Yeah, quickly.
Okay, I'm down with that.
We can do this outside, we can do this inside. I'm still pissing in that dude's skull.
Let's do it inside where not everybody will see that we've killed a bunch of guards.
Alright, that's fair.
That building they conveniently ran out of might be available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
That
start
door's
dragging them in there.
Hanging open. You start moving the bodies. Everyone's dead, but the guy that was wielding the special sword is still breathing.
Disarm him quickly.
Yeah, I'll snatch that special
Okay,
sword.
do you mean you really want me to disarm him or just take his sword away?
Take his
Because I'll
sword
do
away.
either.
What
I'm
kind of
still
sword
real
is it?
ragey.
What kind of sword
You know
is
what?
it?
Fuck it, I don't
There's a
care. I'm going to
cold
swing
short
down with my
sword.
axe right in the corner of his shoulder.
Inside. Inside.
I can carry the pieces inside. It doesn't matter how many trips it takes.
No, if you cut his arms off, he will die of
We
blood
got
loss.
the other guy unconscious.
Well, now we've got two of them.
Oh, there's two unconscious? Yeah, I don't give a shit what
Yeah.
you do to the other one then.
Let's
I drag
not-
my unconscious one into the room.
The
Guys,
captain
guys.
looking dude and the
When blood's
dude.
everywhere, people get concerned.
Blood's already everywhere.
That's true. We've been whacking on these guys for a while.
We've
It's different than
With
cutting an arm
Axes
off.
and arrows. And
yeah, we've
But one guy-
already crossed that bridge and we left it covered in blood.
True.
So
Yeah.
let's drag our corpses in.
Much to Darvin's dismay.
Yeah. Yeah. Poor guy. I'll drag my unconscious guy in. Eddie, you drag your dude in as many pieces as you want. What
Yeah,
kind
I'll-
of sword is that?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm interested in. Is I want to see what kind of sword this is that he stabbed me with.
Long sword, great sword, short
It's
sword.
a
So
short
it was
sword.
a short sword.
Oh, it is a short sword? I'm not
it's a short
interested
sword.
in toothpicks.
I would like to. Well, let's drag the bodies inside first.
Yeah.
I'll take the short sword off of him and just kind of stick it in my belt or something for now. But let's drag the bodies in.
Yeah.
All right. You guys start dragging the bodies in. The room is very eerily lit. There's only a few light sources, and they're just very vibrant red candles.
Well, that's fucking creepy.
That is
Yeah.
creepy.
Do I detect any kind of evil within this room?
You're using your divine sense?
Yes, I am using my divine sense as an action. Go ahead.
That gives you good, evil, fey, fiend, undead, right?
I can detect
Yes.
good and evil, celestial, fiend, and undead.
Celestial fiend, undead. Okay. You ping evil. You ping none of the you don't get celestial, fey, fiend, undead, but you ping evil.
Okay, guys, this place is evil as shit. Maybe we should search this joint before we question our unconscious friends.
Maybe just tie him up for now.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Was the evil coming from the candles or just from this place, broadly speaking?
Just from this building, it's kind of hard to pin it down to a single source.
Okay.
Just seems to be emanating from this room.
Yeah, I'll strip my dude of weapons and armor, and then I'll tie him up real tight, and then I want to look around, see if I find any hidden spaces, any demonic sigils or paintings or etch-a-sketches or anything of the sorts.
Same here. Yeah, I'll take the guy who's still breathing the fancy pants, and I'll tie him up real tight. I've got his short sword in my belt.
Okay.
Once I've got him tied up real tight and we got the bodies in, I want to kind of look at and inspect this sword.
Okay. You start inspecting the sword. Both of you give me search checks or perception.
Okay.
Perception check. Okay.
Ooh, I got a 2.
Nice.
I'm so bad at searching for things.
Oh, it's just
16.
a flat 2. Wow.
Yeah, just a flat 2. I just stand there and shout, "Reveal yourself!"
we're rolling ourselves some sweet perception here.
Yeah. For searching the interior of the room. Viet keyed off that it's evil.
Damn. I was better off taking my passive.
Which I
Just
forget to say.
Clarification.
What's that?
I was going to say rule clarification. Passive isn't something that you can just take. It's a tool for the DM to use.
Okay. I'm not allowed to say I'll take my passive.
You are not.
No.
Balls.
Yeah.
If somebody's sneaking up on you and they roll a sneak below your passive.
Right.
Yeah. Which makes sense. It's kind of, it wouldn't make sense to be able to concentrate on doing something that you're not concentrating on.
Right.
So
I'm
to
gonna
actively do something passively.
I'm gonna throw something out there while I'm sitting here inspecting this interesting little weapon here. If somebody would love to throw some healing my way.
Oh yeah, you fucking got it. I got your back.
I'm bloodied.
How many hit points are you down?
36.
I will heal you for 30.
Sweet. Super sweet.
And I'm just using all 30 of my lay on hand points to do that.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Alright. So Viet with his 2 begins searching the room by pacing. And he
pacing and yelling.
Yeah, pacing, yelling. Stares at one of those red candles very intently, stroking his beard.
Tell me your secrets.
Hidden within it. He can't seem to.
He's interrogating the room verbally.
He can't seem to crack the code.
Wait a second.
Alton's slightly more successful. You're patting around, and you notice as you're walking around the room that the floor seems to be a little bit less sturdy. by one of the tables in the center of the room that one of these candles are on. Seems to be almost like slightly hollow or something underneath that floor.
I'll give it a couple of good stomps and say, "One of you muscleheads, come over here and take a look."
Candle, don't you go anywhere. And then I'll head over there. What do you want me to do to the floor?
Give it a good stomp and tell me what you think about it.
I pull my axe out and I swing into the floor as hard as I can.
All right. You swing your axe, and it kind of breaks through the floor there, rather than just like getting stuck in the wood. It snaps a few pieces away, and your axe goes down, and it hits like a second layer of flooring as your axe is like lodged into what appears to be this like little space underneath the floor.
Termites, elf.
Perhaps not. I'm going to look around and see what's in that space he opened up.
Termites are terrifying.
So, you notice that you're able to kind of peel away the boards. They sort of were like locked and grooved in a way that you kind of were supposed to pull one particular one out, but they're all smashed now, so you can grab any of them, and they'll just move out of the way.
You're welcome.
Yeah. It's much easier that way. I don't know if anyone's had to lay like hardwood floor before, but
yeah,
that's
yeah. It comes out in a certain order unless you used an axe.
Yeah. Then you can kind of start wherever you want.
Right.
So you're able to pull these floorboards apart, and you see that Torge's axe is, or not Torge, Viet's axe is lodged in the like top bit of a chest.
Lucky strike. Let's see what's in this box.
All right. It's kind of like just sitting. There's like a built out like box room shape, but it's not like quite a room. It's like this cubby that's kind of built into the floor, pretty sturdily, and this chest is sitting in the center of it. There's a few other things. There's like some fabrics and stuff draped around it. It just like kind of looks like robes and things. But this chest is just sitting in the center.
I would like to strongly suggest before anyone opens the box that I divine sense that motherfucker.
Sure.
You're able to tone in a little bit harder that's kind of where the evil of this room's emanating from.
Whatever's in this box is evil as fucking shit.
Well, did we figure it out, or I don't know. We can always take it with us, I guess.
I hate carrying stuff. Is there a lock on this?
There is. It looks to be just not very like intense looking one. It's just kind of like a standard padlock.
I can always pick it.
You can either pick it, or I can just use my key to unlock it.
At the risk of further disturbing the content of the box, I might unlock it.
All right.
It's a good idea.
Are you gonna like try and do that down inside that little cubby space, or are you gonna try and carry the box out and get it in the room?
I'm tempted to pick it up out of there.
Yeah, I can help lift it up out for you.
Okay.
And let's like face it into a corner or something.
So this space kind of goes a little bit underneath that table, so you guys would have to move the table out of the way and things, but I imagine you're start kind of clearing the room so you guys get some space to be able to heave it out of there.
Yeah.
There's handles on either end of this chest, so you're able to get a good grip on it, but it's very heavy. So give me a strength check as you guys got to move it.
Oh man, this might be something we gotta get the other guys into.
Got a 17.
All right.
10.
So
Gotta love that -1.
Viet's got his nice grip on it, and you guys, do your count like 3, 2, 1. You lift, and your side Viet carries up much higher than his, and you kind of turn the box up on its side, so it's now sitting up and down in the space, and Alton's side did not move at all.
Damn it, Elf. I thought you said you didn't want to disturb the contents.
And you hear a bunch of like loose items rattling around inside of it, and it sounds like one very large heavy thing just goes and slides inside of it, and then you hear just a bunch of trickling of other smaller objects falling their way to the bottom.
All right, someone else with a little more muscle help get this box out.
Torch, come give me a hand.
Oh god, that's not
All
me.
right, that's fine.
Give me strength checks, both of you.
There we fucking go.
Oh my god! Fucking kidding me!
Oh,
All right, Viet's like, "Hey, come on, guys!" And
I tried to
grabs
lift,
onto it
and
again.
my biceps actually went down instead of up.
So you go again and attempt to lift it out, and now as you you're going to heave it out of this hole again, and Torge's fingers totally slip off of it, and the box falls back inside and tips off of on end to upside down now inside of the little cubby, and you hear a solid and a bunch of crunching as this box is coming to a rest upside down.
We've just well now
All
we're
right.
up to the bottom of it.
Whatever,
Yeah.
just axe the bottom of the box
Yeah.
open because the bottom's now on top.
Yep,
yeah.
we're done trying now.
Yep.
If only
I'll,
someone had a help ability.
Yeah.
Except I was opening it myself the first time, and then I didn't think the second time.
But you normally
It's
don't
okay.
think to offer help with rolling for picking up a chest.
It's a
Yeah,
very
It's a very
heavy.
special chest.
Well, I'm a very special Torge.
I'll help him axe the bottom of this open.
I pull out my hand axe and I work around the bottom seams of the box, trying to break the bottom loose.
Okay, you're not just going wildly on it. You're just trying to get like the bottom panel of the box
Kind of-
off.
Right.
Yeah, just to pry it off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using a hand axe to pry it off. Yeah, I'm not swinging at it. I'm going at those
All right.
corners and
There's
kind of
like a
disassembling.
yeah. There's like a metal trim that runs around all the vertices, I guess, of this box, and they're all kind of riveted into place. But you're able
Joe with
to
the math words.
yeah.
Mhm.
You're able to. I think I used that right.
Yep.
You're able to
Nerd.
smash the axe into the metal bits though, and pry them away and get some of those rivets out. We spent a lot of time on it. It's kind of messy, and you ding up the wood a whole bunch, but you're able to get that bottom panel kind of free, and it's resisting a little bit. It's fit like really snug in that, so you'd probably be able to get it out if you like didn't care about the integrity of that bottom panel. You could probably smash it into like 2 pieces to be able to.
I'm okay doing that. I'm more hesitant about accidentally breaking contents within.
Okay.
So if that's what I think it'll take, then that's what I'll do. I don't care about putting the box back together. I just don't want to accidentally curse and turn myself into something unnatural.
Yeah. All right. I mean, let's say you're able to know about how much force it'll take to break that and apply it. You spend enough time, and you break the bottom panel in half and rip the chunks out of there. and you are looking into the bottom end of this. And there's what appears to be like a giant stone slab in the bottom of it, resting kind of unevenly. Like it's teetering around a little bit, so it's like there's items underneath it.
That's not good. Fucking Christ. I don't want to touch the stone.
Use your axe to wedge it out of there.
I'll get both of my hand axes out and see if I can do just that. Kind of wedge and teeter it and slide it off to the ground. Maybe see if I can, in the process, maybe gently try to flip it over so we can see the face of it.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty large too. I'd say it takes up about 70% of the bottom of this thing. Like it's almost the size of the bottom of that chest.
But
you're able to prod it around with your hand axes and get some leverage on it. And also because there are some items underneath it, you're able to kind of get it into one of the corners and stand it up on end. So it's the back of it's now resting on the side of one of the boxes. It's propped up.
Okay. As long as it's... What else do I see in the box then?
You see a bunch of kind of like finely woven felt pillows that are kind of strewn about. Some of them are cut a little bit from being thrown around inside this box. You see a few various rings, a few amulets. One of those daggers that you guys recognize from earlier when you fought the guy in Cavaltown. It's like one of those wicked looking black daggers with the jewel on the bottom of it that's glowing like blood red.
Oh shit, we smashed that, didn't we?
It's still intact. It's cracked, but it's
no.
Not,
the first one we smashed.
Yeah, the first one you smashed. This one is still pretty intact. There's like a single crack in this one, but it doesn't look like deep. It looks like it's glass is pretty sturdy, so it's like a chip there. It looks like if it were to break, it would be there, but it doesn't look like it's deep enough or spider webbed enough that it'll lose its integrity.
Well, let's get all this shit out of here, and we can go get it identified later.
I agree with that entirely. Can I find like a bag or some shit, a sack in this room to load all the small shit into?
One of those torn up felt pillows would probably make a good sack.
Okay, I'll grab one of those.
Pull the contents out of it. And
rip the stuffing out and then toss everything else into that.
Yep, it makes a pretty nice little bag.
I'll toss it up to you, Orem, for safekeeping.
You notice this slab up on end has what appears to be a combination of like lines and things on it that are like some are dotted on the ends and some have like big circles at the end of the lines. And in the center of it, there's what appears to be a bunch of text etched into this stone in a language that's probably not familiar to anyone in this party.
Guys, I think we're over our pay grade here.
Yeah, we should find some wizards.
Let's grab it and take it with us, and different bag.
Elf, I'll let you carry it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Should we leave the corpses here and bring our two unconscious friends with us?
Maybe let's try and interrogate them as quickly as we can, and then decide if they stay with the other corpses or not. As corpses also.
Okay. We've been here in this room for a very long while.
Yeah, I just don't know if we're gonna be able to push two unconscious guards through town. safely or not either.
And you guys estimate it's probably about 2 a.m. at this point.
Okay. I'm game for trying to take them elsewhere, but we'll have to figure out what to do with them if we take them elsewhere.
Interrogate and then kill.
And then
guys-
dispose of them where?
Well, you guys are in the capital that you turned the other guards into.
That's true. We could go find them.
Yeah, why don't we just take everything, including these 2 unconscious fuckers, to the other guards?
I hear they're good at doing the torture.
Yeah. Problem fucking solved here. We don't have to play this shit on
All right.
the secret side. We'll just take our prisoners and we'll take the stone fucking slab and we'll pocket all of those amulets and rings and
Sure.
Yeah, I kind of want to hold on to most of the things we found initially.
well, like I said, we'll pocket the rings and shit.
Maybe the stone tablet too, until we can at least maybe make a copy of the content on it.
Just take a
Man.
picture of it real quick.
Yeah, get
Well,
your phone out.
Hey. No, all you gotta do is put a piece of paper on it and take a rubbing of it.
Cross-image search.
No,
Google image search.
the old
Yeah.
stone rubbing. It's a thing.
Well, you
Yeah.
better get to rubbing.
Well,
All
it's
right,
not going to
so-
happen here.
What, you need better light?
No, we'll do it wherever we go to interrogate the guards at.
Well, I
It's
don't
pretty
want
easy to keep most of the contents just in that little sack. They all
Okay.
stack
Alright,
up nicely into
fine.
that sack, except for
Yeah.
the stone slab. The stone slab's kind of large.
Well, why don't we? Let's take everything to our place.
The stone
you can
slab's
take-
roughly the size of think of an electric keyboard. I don't know why that's the closest thing I could think of to like that size and that shape. You know,
Yeah,
it's kind of big, but it's not massive. It's very flat though.
Okay.
It's not like cubic or anything.
right. Why we can take everything back to our place. You can get your paper and do the rubbing, so you can work on translating it later. But I think we should take these 2 unconscious fuckers and then the stone tablets to the actual good guards, and
Yeah.
then we can interrogate them with us. Like, I don't want to. Just looking at it from the fact that we're already responsible for the death of one person in this town, of multiple people in this town. Let me correct that. We don't need to add unsanctioned torture and unnecessary murders onto that as well.
All right. I'm good with this plan.
Yeah, you know this particular cult is in high demand.
Yeah. So, okay, we'll take all this shit back to our house so Alton can get his stone tablet rubbing, and then we'll take them all to the good guards.
All right.
Where's our friend?
Jameson.
Which one?
Yeah.
Jameson. You haven't seen him since the fight.
He'll turn up.
Hopefully.
If he doesn't, he doesn't.
He ran off
Yeah.
and did not come back. It's
Yeah.
been quite some time since the fighting stopped, and he's nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he finally went home.
Who knows? It'll probably, get us later.
If we went home, we need to go collect on that payment.
That is also true.
Yep.
All right. So I think we got a plan of action.
I still don't know what the hell's going on with this little short sword.
I don't know. Put it in the bag.
All right.
Might be worth some to somebody.
Yeah.
We'll just get it all identified as a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bitty for me.
Should we smash the stone on that dagger real quick, though? Or should we turn that over to the guards?
I'm trying to remember what that did. I'm having
Didn't it mind control them into wanting to kill themselves or something?
It was some demonic shit or something.
maybe turn it in with the stone.
Okay. I'm good with that. All right. Well, we are at time.
All right. So you guys got yourself some wicked-looking stone and a bunch of goodies out of the box with it.
Yeah.
All of which
Yep.
you do not know what they do.
Yep. We got us a
killed
magical
you some
sword.
guards.
Yep. We got us a magical short sword and 2 prisoners.
Yep. 2 unconscious but not totally dead prisoners. You're only a short ways away from the capital mansion, which is you have a few contacts there because of Steven on who to talk to and who to meet up with. He gave you the name of some of the people there.
Yeah.
Said, say you're here to see this person and they'll know who you guys are.
Okay.
And
like I said, I think we want to swing by our house first.
Okay.
And then we'll go there.
Okay.
Well, I can always go by the house,
there.
do my thing, and then bring it along later.
I don't think we should split up on this.
Okay, that's fine.
You have plenty of time until you guys whatever you want to meet up with. Pretty much that was 2 a.m. when you guys were going through.
You just took a dramatic pause.
Stuff.
I wasn't sure if more was coming.
No. No. You guys are the only thing you had really a time crunch on was this meeting tonight. Was planned.
Okay.
But you were just told, those guys are up there torturing that caster dude. Whenever you get up there, you can see what he's had to say.
Yeah. Torture.
Yay.
Fun times.
All right. I'd say that's an all right place for us to stop before we turn everything into the guards.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So you guys are planning on bringing just the stone and the 2 unconscious dudes by?
And the dagger with the stone.
The wicked dagger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a black, jagged dagger. The stone in the bottom looks like it's being held by a horridly mutated human hand that looks part like crow, part human. It's like fingers that are slowly getting that webbed, almost bird type skin to them, and then claws jutting out instead of fingernails.
I bet they bought that knife at the mall.
Probably.
Probably a hot topic.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
One of those places that sell weird essential oils.
Yeah.
And mood rings.
Yes. Can't forget the mood rings.
Mood rings and monkey's palms.
Yep. All right. We'll see what guards have to say about these people and what you find out about all that in the next episode of Gebrindalethor in 2 weeks.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Woot woot.
Yeah.
All right.
It's time to go curl up on a rug in my animal room.
Absolutely.
Take a nap on the floor.
There you go. You should take us
comfortable resting place now in your mansion.
Yeah.
Mostly, I don't have a bed, but I take to my room.
There you go. All right. Well, you should take us offline before this shit gets any more awkward.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks
before
out, guys.
Tori starts pissing in someone's skull or something.
Yep. Come back Friday.
Yep. Yeah. Come back Friday. Come back other Friday, and come back in 2 weeks.
Excuse me.
There you go.
Indeed. The fun times will continue.
Good night.